Recording now. Muy bien. So I typed a message on the chat for everybody. Go ahead and just respond to everybody. There you go. Muy bien. Okay. And then I won't answer back. So just type your answer in, and it says your name, and that's how I'll take attendance and give you guys your point. Because today we're not gonna play anything because we don't really have time. Okay. Entonces vamos a ver el plan de clase. We're almost done. So we're almost done with school. We are on week 7, which is this one. And as you can see, next week, we have our final test of the year. Well, not the final, but our final test, our final unit test. And then week 9, which is the following week, this is kind of like June already. That's our review. So the entire week we're going to be reviewing for the final. And then one of the days in the second week of June, we are doing the final. So you don't have to, so it's not going to be regular Zoom meetings. It's going to be like the schedule finals as like last semester was. So that's how it's going to be. So we don't really have much. We only have this week, excuse me, and a little bit of next week, and that's it. We are done with school. You are going to be free people. Okay, so let me get started. Thank you all to those who answered. There's Haley. Muchas gracias. Nadia dice mal. Okay, muy bien. So I'll keep getting your answers. If you answer, you'll get your points. If you don't answer, then you won't get them. Okay, vamos a empezar entonces. Hemos estado estudiando las partes del cuerpo. Tenemos un vocabulario que tienes que estudiar para tu examen de unidad. For your unit test, you have to know all these. So even though I'm not assigning homework every single day, or even if I am, that they don't have to do with this, you still have to study for those, because that's what I'm expecting you to do, to know during the test. It's this vocab plus the verbs. And today we're going to start the new, it's not a tense, it's more like a mode or a way of saying things. But you still have to know these, and I'll incorporate them as much as I can, as best as I can. But even though I'm not using them throughout, you're still responsible for knowing them. And they're here. They're in Google Classroom. Whenever you go under the topics, it's the last thing. It's called Unidad 4 Materiales. There's the picture. There's even another one here. And this is the one for the verbs. And each of them has a sentence. So it's like there's really no way out of this one. Y necesitas saber estos también. You need to know all these and how to use them. There's 29 verbs and there's like 34 items. So you should be studying like ASAP, because the test is already next week on Wednesday. So you don't have that much time. This unit is short, but it's pretty, it has a lot of stuff. Okay, so today we're gonna start a new thing. Let me add it into the materials. Se llama el modo imperativo. So give you a second to grab your notebooks, because you need to take notes. Se llama el modo imperativo, and I'll add it here into the materials as well, so you guys can have it. Just remember, having the PowerPoint doesn't guarantee that you'll understand the PowerPoint. So paying attention and taking notes, that's when the PowerPoint actually makes sense and it can actually help. But if you're not taking notes, it's gonna be really hard to understand it. Okay, so empezamos. El título para hoy es el modo imperativo. Esto es lo que vamos a estar usando. Y tienes algo similar en inglés. Y ahorita te voy a enseñar cómo. So, okay. There it is. Okay. There it is. Okay, sorry. One of you guys' mic was not unmuted and it was making some funny noises. Okay, ahí está. Entonces, este es el modo imperativo, es lo que vamos a hacer ahorita, lo que vamos a estudiar en un momento. ¿Qué es el modo imperativo? En inglés, el modo imperativo sirve para dar commands. So, cuando hablas con una persona, when you talk to a person and you tell them eat, walk, sleep, play. So you're commanding them or you're telling them what to do. That's what the imperative mode. I think it exists in English, if I'm not mistaken. You probably just never knew it as that, and you just learned how to speak it. So, but since you are learning a new language, just know that it exists too. We give commands, we ask people for stuff, and this is how you do it basically. And it's thankfully it's a lot easier than all the tenses. And you did have to understand the tenses, I think, in order to know how to use this one. So now that you've studied present, past tense, present, past, and future tense, I think you're ready for the imperative mode. It's not a tense, so but it's usually spoken in the present. So even though it doesn't have a tense per se, it is spoken in the present. And why is it spoken in the present? Well, it's pretty obvious. If you're commanding somebody to do something, you're doing it in the moment. You're doing that right there and then. So that's why it's not called a tense. It's not like present or past or future. It's just a mode, un modo. Es el modo imperativo. ¿Para qué sirve el modo imperativo? Go ahead and copy that. So the question is, why do we need it? Or how do we use it? Why do we need to use it? Okay. So número uno es para dar is give, dar mandatos o órdenes, commands or orders. And I know it sounds like giving orders to people is not something you do, but you do. You always command people to do stuff. You always order them to do things, even though you're polite and ask please and whatnot. But that's what they're called. They're called commands or orders. So dar mandatos o órdenes, dar instrucciones, y estos son instructions. A person asks you how to get somewhere, you say, yeah, take this road, turn left, and behind that house, that's your place of destination, right? So you always have instructions. You're reading a manual to build a chair, and the manual says, attach this to that, put the screw here, etc. Those are instructions, and we give them too. They also exist in Spanish, like they do in English. Para pedir, so notice the first two is to give, right? To give commands and orders, dar mandatos y órdenes, y dar instrucciones. The last two, pedir, this is to ask. Ask for things, cosas, those are things, cosas. Y pedir favores, ask for favors, so ask for things that you want people to do for you, right? So again, para dar, which means to give, para dar mandatos o órdenes, para dar instrucciones, para pedir, to request or ask for things, y para pedir favores. Okay, so estas son las 4 razones, those are the reasons, razones, porque usamos el modo imperativo. Okay. ¿Preguntas? No? Okay. I think I'm just finished answering. Muy bien, gracias a todos. Ok, entonces, seguimos adelante. ¿Cómo se forma? So how do you make it? How do you build it basically? Aquí está. Let me grab my little pointer. Ok. Como en todo, tenemos los verbos en AR. Verbos en AR. No son muy diferentes, pero son verbos en AR. Y aquí hay una pregunta. There's a question here. Who does it speak to? Whenever you ask, whenever you give a command or give an order or request a favor, you're speaking to a you, so to another person. You can also include yourself, puedes incluirte, so that makes us, right, nosotros. Or you can always speak to a group of persons, requesting something or giving orders or commands, okay? So there's the only three people, not places, the only three people, las únicas personas a quien se habla, okay? So who do you talk to? Who do you speak to? You speak to a person. You can speak with people, so you included. And then you can speak to a group of people. Okay. Entonces, those are the only three people that you speak to. So the endings for the verbs, para los verbos, is a, hemos, y en. Those are the only three endings that you have to know. Okay? So how do you put this into perspective? Or how do you put it into a regular verb? So you take, as always, you take the AR and you cut it off. You eliminate it. And then you insert the new ones. So now it reads camina, caminemos, caminen. Again, this is a command. What is caminar? Walk, right? To walk. That's what caminar means. What are you commanding? You're commanding a person to walk. Camina, to one person. Caminemos, let's walk. You included. Y para ustedes, so for a group of persons, a group of people, un grupo, caminen, you all walk. Okay? You usually don't say you all because you're referring to them. So all you got to say is walk. Okay, so esas son las terminaciones. Es a, hemos, en. There is no yo, there is no él o ella. Okay? There's only tú, nosotros, y ustedes. Just three. Tú es a, nosotros, hemos, ustedes, en. Okay? So how do you form it? And I put these two because this, you know, when you think of commands, that's what you think of, somebody commanding another one. Okay. Camina. And notice I put that exclamation point. So it kind of notices that it is a command. Walk. Caminemos. Let's walk. Caminen. You all walk. In English, you don't really say you all because you point to the group and you command them to walk. In Espanol, you don't say ustedes caminen. You just say caminen, and that's implied already that you all, it's already in here. Okay? All right, so it's fairly simple. Seguimos. Los verbos en ER o IR, como en pasado, presente y futuro, las mismas terminaciones para ER y IR. Like in the tenses, there's the same ending for ER and IR. So I just included ER for now. Okay? Comer. ¿Qué es comer? To eat. You already know that. Comer. How do you command? You would substitute the ER for E. Amos, and. Nota el patrón. Notice the pattern. Nota el patrón. Mira. A-R. How do you memorize this one? Just take the R out. And you already know that the first one stays pretty much the same except for the R. And then you have hemos and. It's not amos because there's already an A. Okay, so it's hemos. But notice the pattern. You see, you take out the R and you stay with the A. And then it's not E because we already have an E. Now we have A. So it's pretty much the opposite. It's amos and an. So if you notice, you just have to learn these two. Amos, an. Okay? So how do you build it? Come. That's how you say it. Come. Comamos. Coma. What does it mean? Eat. Let's eat. You all eat. Why? Because you're commanding. You're telling people what to do. Okay? Preguntas, questions. Any questions so far? You can say no because you're all unmuted now.
No.
No? ¿Todos bien? Everybody's good so far? Yeah? I can hear you. And everybody's unmuted now. Okay. I can hear what you're doing or whatever you're saying, so you can talk. Okay. So, eso es cómo funciona el modo imperativo. That's how it works. So there's your conjugation for all of them. Okay. Okay. Muy bien. Entonces, ese es el modo imperativo. Algo importante, la palabra por favor. Por favor en inglés es please. Cuando un comando o una instrucción o pides algo, so when you ask for something or request a favor, siempre tienes que decir por favor. Okay? De lo contrario, otherwise, de lo contrario, vas a ser una persona maleducada. Maleducada means rude. So, I mean, if you're with friends, it usually doesn't matter. But if you're asking for something at a market or at a restaurant and you don't say please, you sound like you were. And here's what the direct translation of maleducada. It means without education, meaning nobody ever taught you how to say please. You know, you have no manners. So it's just like in English. Whenever you ask somebody for something, you always say please. It exists in Spanish too. So I put this little sign. It says, por favor, no ensucie la vereda. Please don't dirty the sidewalk. Obviously, there's a dog pooping, and it's a no, right? And you'll learn how to say, don't do this as well. But for now, we're just going to stick with the do this, do that, or give me this, give me that. Okay? And by the way, for the uses, the 4 uses, request for stuff, request for favors, give instructions or commands, it's the same ending. The endings don't change. Okay? All right. Entonces, siempre, always, siempre usa por favor, después o antes. So this one's before everything, right? You can also use it after. So you can take por favor. Okay. So you take por favor, agarras por favor, and you can put it at the end. So this sign could have read, no ensucie la vereda, por favor. Okay. So either before or after, no importa. It doesn't matter as long as you use it every time you are using a command. Por ejemplo, this is an example. Camina, por favor. And it is a command. There is an exclamation point. It's walk, please. Or please walk. Por favor, camina. Creo que si lo usas después, if you use it after, it's a little bit more like demanding something. But if you use it before, it's more like, you know, please do it, sort of thing. So those things exist. Esas cosas existen en español también. Ok, entonces vamos a practicar. Ok, dame un segundo. Ok, voy a poner unos verbos aquí. So vamos a practicar. Ok, voy a poner verbos en AR primero. Ok. Pregunto. Un segundo. Antes.
I wouldn't. Oh,
Ok, so vamos a poner a los verbos en el AR. Okay. Ok, empezamos. ¿Quién? True, un verbo en AR, por favor. True, true. True, un verbo con AR. ¿No está? Creo que no está. What do you mean you can't? Okay. A ver, ¿quién está? Riley, un verbo con AR. Abrazar. Muy bien. Abrazar. A ver. Benjamin, un verbo con AR.
wait, what?
Un verbo con AR.
Oh, okay. Amar.
Muy bien. Ok, so vamos a usar esos dos. En el chat, on the chat, not the group chat, on the chat, cambia, make these a command for a you, para una persona. So, para tú. So make them into commands and put them in the chat. Okay, that's your little practice right now. So go to the chat and put it to everybody or to me. No, actually make it to me, not to everybody. So I can have everybody's response. Okay. And that's the second way how you're going to get your points for the day. So make these into commands. To hug and to love. So you should say hug, please, or love, please. And type those in. So give you a couple seconds to do that. Muy bien. Okay, muy bien. Okay, chicos, remember the ending changes. For a tú, all you gotta do is delete the R, right? Delete the R. Muy bien, gracias Faith, Riley, Ruby. Just 3. I need like 14 of you to answer. Remember, this is how you get your points. And I like the chat because it saves it. So I'm going to move on. If you don't write them down, then you don't get the points. Muy bien. Entonces, ¿cómo funciona? Para hacer un verbo en un verbo original. Un verbo original como un comando para tú. We're using to. Entonces, decimos ama, por favor. And remember, we always want to use please. Abraza, por favor. Okay. I got, muy bien. Vamos a escribir otros. We're going to do more. Gracias, Carly, Anastasia, Benjamin, Wesley, Emily, Elijah, y hasta luego. Okay, muy bien. Getting my point. Muy bien. Let me do two more. Vamos a hacer dos más. Vamos a usar los verbos del cuerpo. Verbo del cuerpo. Let's look for ARs. Verbo del cuerpo, abrazar. Oh, there's one. Ahí está. Adelgazar y agarrar. Adelgazar means to get thin. Adelgazar y agarrar. Okay, turn these two into commands into the chat. There's your two more. So you're saying get thin or grab that or grab. Right? And remember, recuerda, usa por favor. Okay, we're doing these two more in the chat. Escríbelos in the chat. I can give you your points. Si no lo escribes, no hay puntos para ti. If you don't write them, and it is 40 points, which is like 2 homeworks together. So how are you? Those points are easy points. Okay. Oh, chicas, tengo a Piper y Aiden y Lillian. I think your power went out. Entonces no te preocupes. Hay tarea, there's homework for today, but la vas a tener que hacer. Muy bien, entonces, como le hacemos es Adelgaza, olvidé, es para ti, perdón, para tú. Entonces es adelgaza y podemos decir, por favor, adelgaza. Please get thin. Sounds kind of mean, but por favor. Y agarra. Por favor. Agarra, por favor. Usually, when we say grab it, and I'll teach you this really quick. When we say grab it, you use, or grab, you don't say grab. You know, you usually grab it or grab that. Entonces, en español, it exists too. If you're trying to grab something that's feminine, you say agárrala. It. Okay. La silla, right? Because that's la. Agárrala. There's a it. If you're trying to grab, si agarras un perro, trying to grab a dog, trying to catch him, would be agárralo. It's él, right? Por favor. Okay. So I just taught you something really quick. Muy bien. Let's do more practice. Otra vez, verbos en AR. Look at our verbs. Oh, there's a lot. Bajar y besar. Bajar is to kneel down. Y besar. Okay, ahora vas a usar nosotros. So, let me use nosotros. So turn these two into a command that includes you. So it would be the let's, and then you can add the please. Never mind, you don't want to add the please for this one. Well, you can, doesn't matter, because it's including you. It can be polite. Okay. So remember, for nosotros, it's a different ending. Es hemos. Okay? Not that one. Listen. Amos. Here it is. AR, hemos. You see, nosotros hemos. Okay. So how do you do that? And go ahead and type those into the chat. It's an A for face. No es dejamos, es bajemos, like this. Bajemos. Because it's emo. Oh, I sent it to Riley. Lo siento. Era para face. Besa. No. Así. Bajemos, bajemos. Y es besemos, no besamos. Besemos. I think I messed that up. I said amos when it's emos. You notice? Emos, right here. Muy bien. Bajemos, por favor. That means let's get down or let's kneel down. Muy bien. Muy bien a todos. Okay. So, ¿cómo es? How do you do it? Es muy fácil. Decimos bajemos. Por favor. Besemos. And it'd be kind of weird. Like, let's kiss, please. But that's how you say it, if you wanted to say that. Okay. Otros verbos en AR. Besar. Oh, there's to estirar y masticar. So estirar means to stretch y masticar means to chew. So let's do those. Okay. Masticar, estirar. Okay, there's two more. Turn them into commands for a group of people. Para un grupo de personas. So you're telling a group of people to stretch themselves and a group of people to chew. Okay. Entonces, para ustedes. Remember, para ustedes, it's and. Okay? And that's the ending for ustedes. Okay, stop. So how would you turn these two into commands? Stretch yourselves. Stretch yourselves. Or stretch would be. ¿No? Sí, muy bien. Okay. I'm going to throw you a curveball because that's what Spanish is about. Okay. Cuando tienes, when you have a C, right? You would think it's masticen. Well, Spanish decided that it's mastiquen. It's just an irregular. But it's there. The AN is still there. But instead of using the C, it changes it to a Q. Okay? And that's for all verbs that end in ka. So, but you guys were right. So I'm happy to see that. So you don't say no. You don't use that one, okay? Can't find the strike through. Okay. But yeah, don't use masticen, it's mastiquen. But you guys were right. So it's still the end. So mastiquen, por favor, y estiren, por favor. So stretch, please, and chew, please. Muy bien. Verbos en AR. Okay. Entonces, para tú, you just eliminate the R, and there you have your thing, right? That's kind of an easy one. Para nosotros, AR, we use hemos. No matter the ending is always going to be an AR for these verbs. So it doesn't matter. It's always hemos. Okay. And then just a little quick thing. If it ends in car, all verbs that end in car turn to a QU. Okay. Like here. So instead of just eliminating car, you change it to a QU. Mastiquen. Na masticuen es mastiquen. Y estiren follows the same way. Okay. Bien, bien. Vamos a hacer los verbos en E-R-O-I-R. Verbos en R-O-I-R. Y lo mismo, vamos a hacer. Verbo abrir. Abrir, sí. No, abrir no. Es un irregular. Oh, sí, lo siento. Abrir, ok. Sí, porque es abrir. Ok. I was mixing up my thoughts, lo siento. Entonces, abrir. Y fruncir, to frown, fruncir. Okay, these two, you're going to change them. Los vas a cambiar para un comando para two. So it's a command to one person. So open, please, and frown, please. It's more like a doctor telling you, frown your forehead or frown your mouth. Okay, so go ahead and write them on the chat so I can give you your point. Muy bien, abre. Muy bien. Muy bien. Muy bien, Emily. Okay. And do fruncir as well. Muy bien. Abre y frunce. I'm sorry. It's like open and frown. Open your mouth, frown your forehead. Okay. Sorry, it's so funny. It sounds like a doctor saying, commanding you to do things. Okay. If you didn't write them, remember to still write them. So even if I give the answer, you still write it. Because that's how I check that you're actually doing stuff and not like, I don't know, watching TV or whatever. Okay, so it's abre, por favor, open please. Frunce, por favor. And notice I'm putting exclamation points, but just kind of to signal that it is a command. Es un comando, una instrucción. Abre, por favor. Frunce, por favor. If you want to say open your mouth, abre la boca, right? O tu boca. Frunce tu frente. So your mouth. Open your mouth. Frown your forehead. Abre la boca, por favor. Frunce la frente, por favor. Okay? So you can always, especially for the verbs of the body, all these things you can do with your body, right? Hug, open, get thin, grab. You do that with your hands. Avanzar with your legs. Bajar with your knees. Besar with your lips. Engordar, your whole body can gain weight. Estirar. So todos los verbos, you can add, puedes añadir una parte del cuerpo. Okay? Okay, let's do two more. Vamos a hacer dos más. Vamos a hacer morder y oler. Morder means to bite. Morder y oler means to. Okay, y vamos a hacer nosotros. Nosotros. Pues usa morder y oler y para el nosotros. Okay. Muy bien. Muy bien, Fe. Olamos, por favor. I was like, let's smell, let's bite. That's so weird. Okay. Pero es como se dice en español. Entonces es mortamos, y olamos. Y no use, por favor. Es lo mismo. Ok. Entonces, para verbos NER, no vamos a hacer la otra. Ok, para verbos NR, cuando estás con tú, es E. Abre. Frunce. Okay? This is not as easy as the other one. This one, you can't just eliminate the R. You have to make it into an E. When they are in ER, then yeah, you delete the R and there you have it. Para nosotros es amos. Amos. Okay? Like here. Entonces, para tú es E, para nosotros es amos y para ustedes an. Okay? So, si quisiera poner como esta palabra abrir para ustedes, pues diría abran la puerta, the door, right? Abran la puerta, por favor. Y la persona diría, me estoy congelando. I don't know if you remember congelar, like freezing. Please open the door, I'm freezing, me estoy congelando. Muy bien, entonces eso es el verbo en AR, verbo en AR y verbo en IR. Ese es el modo imperativo, ¿ok? ¿Para qué sirve? Para dar mandatos, instrucciones, pedir cosas o pedir favores, ¿ok? Ahora vamos a usar. Ok. ¿Cómo se dice no? O vamos a practicar un poco antes de hacerlo. ¿Cómo lo usas en una oración, en contexto, en context? ¿Cómo lo usas? Usualmente es en un diálogo. No, you can't make stories with this one. All you can do is make dialogue. Why? Because two people are telling each other what to do. So vamos a hacer algo fácil. ¿Cómo lo uso? Una pregunta. ¿Cómo lavarse, brush los dientes? Right? Okay. Una pregunta. ¿Cómo te lavas los dientes? How do you brush your teeth? Okay. So this would be a set of instructions. It's not even a dialogue. It's some sort of instruction. Like a little kid doesn't know how to brush their teeth. And this is what you would say. Primero, that's what you say first. Primero, necesitas un cepillo de dientes y cepillo de dientes, pasta y agua. También necesitas una toalla. So kind of the things that you need. Necesitas un cepillo de dientes, a toothbrush, pasta, toothpaste, y agua. Y una toalla, and a towel. Okay. Mande. Hold on a second. Tíralo. Gracias. Okay. Entonces, tengo las primeras cosas que necesitas. Okay, and now I'm going to start commanding or giving instructions, right? ¿Qué se hace primero? Okay. And lavar, right? There's my command. Lavar means to wash. Lava el cepillo de dientes. So you wash it first. ¿Qué más pone? Añade, right? This is an añade la pasta. Añade un poco, a little bit, un poco de agua. I'm giving commands. I'm going to highlight the ones that are commands in just a second. Okay. Entonces, these are not commands. Those are my, like, how do you start with what things you need, basically. Here's my command, lava. That's not like the lava from the volcano. Okay. Añade. That's my other command. Say añade otra vez. Okay. I'm going to put the verbs that I'm using up here in este lado. Que es lavar, añadir, which means to add. You already know that. Okay. Notice how the AR is turning into an A. Who am I talking to? A person, one person. I'm talking to a two, right? One person. So notice the lavar one, el que dice lavar. I just took the R's for this one because I'm talking to a person, right? And I did the A. And then for this one, as you already know, this one doesn't delete. This one deletes the whole thing and it adds the E. Añade. Just like it did here. See? Adds the E. Adds the E. Okay? So I'm showing you how to use it in context. Okay. Añade, lava el cepillo de dientes. Añade la pasta. Añade un poco de agua. Okay. ¿Qué más? Cepilla. Cepilla means to brush. So I'm going to put it in here. Cepillar. Cepilla, right? Again, a command to one person. All you got to do is delete the R, and there you have your command. Cepilla. Cepilla tus dientes. Arriba, so up and down. Arriba y abajo. Cepilla tus dientes arriba y abajo. Cepilla también tu lengua. Brush your tongue too, because that one's dirty. Cepilla tu lengua. So I'm using both the verbs and the body parts. Cepilla tu lengua. ¿Qué más se hace? Quita o bebe, perdón. No, you don't drink it. You can't just put it on your mouth. Como decimos. Enjuaga. You probably don't know this word, but I'll teach it to you. Enjuagar means to rinse. Okay. Enjuaga, right? There's my verb. Enjuaga tu boca con agua limpia. With clean water. So rinse your mouth with clean water. And dry, which means secar, right? So how would you command dry your mouth? Seca tu boca con la toalla. Yeah, terminaste. Okay, so it's fairly easy to give commands, especially you already know how to do things. You used it unknowingly. You used it when you guys were creating recipes because you give instructions when you create recipes. So there's a lot of things that you already have done that you didn't even know you did. So this is kind of how we would use it into context, okay? Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer hoy? ¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy? para tu trabajo de clase, so for your classwork, add it in here. Para tu trabajo de clase hoy, classwork. Okay, so este es trabajo, es classwork, trabajo de clase, y hoy es 5/18. 5/18. And I'm putting the date, so whenever you access it, you don't get confused. 5/18/20. Okay. So, ¿qué vas a hacer? Let me copy this whole thing. Vas a crear instrucciones. You're going to create instructions for anything that has to do with your body. So, like, how do you shower? How do you cut your nails? How, things you already know how to do. So, create. I'm going to put that into a doc to kind of give you an example of how to do it. Oh, you're not going to let me create a doc? Why not? There it is. Okay. So aquí hay un ejemplo. Y lo vamos a titular modo imperativo en contexto. Okay. Paste. There it is. So I did use my little, it is for a you. So this one, it's up to you if you want to use it for a you or you want to use it for a group of people. Like maybe you're teaching them how to do something. I don't know. Okay. No necesito, I don't need you to put the verbs on the side. I just did that so you guys could see that, all these verbs turned into commands came from the original one. And so the rules apply. But basically what I'm asking you to do is to use the verb from here, right? You can use any amount to use it into context. So here's the question. ¿Cómo lavarse los dientes? Es una pregunta, right? It's a question. How do you brush your teeth? And then I put what you need, and then I put the commands. And I could have put a number, so it's like primero, después. But for this case, I just used the command. Okay. Notice I didn't use please because you're not really asking, you're almost like teaching people how to do stuff. So that's why I didn't ask for please. But if I was like telling a person, I would definitely say, lava por favor el cepillo. Añade la pasta. Añade un poco de agua, por favor. It's not like everywhere you use it. It's just being polite. So don't overthink it and say, lava por favor, añade por favor. You only need it once and then people know you're being polite. Okay, so ese es el classwork. So vas a crear uno igual. You're going to create one that's the same. And you're going to add it here. Add the point. Y es para hoy. It's due today. Okay, it's due a las, we're going to make it be due a las 8. So it's due until 8 p.m. Pero y está en trabajo de clase. Okay, so that's your classwork. Assign. So you're going to create a set of instructions for anything that has to do with the body. Okay, so you go here, trabajo de clase, and there it is. Trabajo de clase, 5/18/20. That's for today. It's due today. It's not due before next class. It's due today. So you're going to use what I taught you how to do, right? Turn the verbs into imperatives, so turn them into commands, whichever verb you're using. You should use the verbs from the body because that's what we're trying to study. So as a form of practice, you can do that. Okay, so eso es lo que estamos haciendo. Okay, seguimos adelante. That's your classwork. I don't have time right now to make classwork or give you time to do classwork. So you're gonna have to do it at home, okay? All right, we're gonna do one more thing in the 10 minutes that I have left. Okay. ¿Cómo se dice? There's one more thing. ¿Cómo se dice no? So, dar comandos o instrucciones, it do something. But it's also an instruction to say, don't do this, or don't say that. Don't give me that, you know? We always say no. So, ¿cómo se dice el no? Okay, aquí va. Primero tenemos los verbos en AR. Okay. Y todo lo que haces es tú, nosotros y usted. Un verbo en AR, hablar, to talk. Right? Or to speak. So how would you say don't talk? Well, you just change the ending. Ese, hemos, y en. Okay. Entonces, what do we have now? ¿Qué tenemos ahora? Oops, lo siento. Tenemos tú. Tú. And of course, we have no hables. And remember, this is optional. You don't use it. That's just to show you who it is. No hables. Don't talk. Nosotros. No hablemos. Let's not talk. No hablemos. Ustedes. Ustedes. No hablan. Okay? So, no cambia mucho. Nothing, not a lot changes if you notice from the ARs. Hemos and N stay the same. But instead of an A, now you have an ES. So it's really not that complicated. If you're gonna say no, instead of an A, like instead of eliminating the AR, you change it for an ES. So now it's no hables, no hablemos, no hablas. Okay? Eso es para los verbos en AR. Okay. Entonces, practiquemos. I'm going to put some verbs. Voy a poner unos verbos en AR. And you're going to say, don't do it. You know, don't talk, don't, whatever. Caminar. Oh, and we're just going to use the to form. Solamente para tú. Entonces, we're just practicing this. Okay. Okay, verbo. Okay, caminar, so don't walk. Volar, don't fly. Masticar, let's see if you remember that. Masticar. Remember, is that QU instead. Okay, go ahead and turn those three, write them into the chat. Don't walk, don't fly, don't chew. And you can say por favor if you want to. Oh, I'm tired of sitting down. Lo siento. I get super tired of sitting down. Okay, put it up. Okay. There. Thankfully, I was able to go to school and take my stand-up desk and put it here in my little virtual classroom. Muy bien. No mastiques. Camina. Camina, por favor. No más. Remember, don't forget, it's no mastice. It's no mastiques. No. See, volar. Nope. You're messing it up. It's not no vola. It's no. No. Oh, you're making it. Okay. I see you guys got confused. Remember, we're using the no. And when we use no, it's not as simple as deleting the R. Now you actually change the whole thing and you say it. Okay? So don't get confused. When you say no, don't do this. Instead of just deleting the R, you change it to an ES. So how would it work? No camines. No voles. But yes, it's an irregular. So it's vueles. But whomever said voles, you are right. Spanish is just weird. It has irregular ones. So the correct way to say is no vueles. Y no mastiques. All of them, yes. Not e. Change, all of them are it. No camines, don't
Go
walk.
now, because we're kind of like time to go.
It's time to go. No, it's not time to go. It's oh, it is. Ha. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I took forever. Speak up, guys. I lose track of time. Okay, there you go. We're gonna be done. So you're not gonna have homework today, but you're gonna have your classwork. Lo siento. I was like, why do I feel like I have more time today? I'm so sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you all to those of you who responded. I'm gonna copy and paste the chat so I can have a record of who responded and who didn't. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. You don't have homework today. Only thing you have is classwork, and it's super easy. I hope it's easy for you. But practice, okay? Have a good day. Bye.